Hello my friends, I hope you feel happy. It's been a while since my unboxing of this kit. Review was postponed a couple times, but here we are, looking at this absolutely phenomenal piece of plastic. It is my first perfect grade Gundam, so nostalgia for this one will be eternal, plus I'm a big fan of Mark II and Zeta overall. I was very happy when this kit showed up in local stores. I just needed to grab this one without double thinking. I have had this one assembled for around 4 months now, so I've checked every aspect possible to review this kit honestly with all good, bad and ugly things on board. But I must tell you, for a 2001 kit and the low price for a perfect grade regular price point, this is a truly and absolutely perfect and a must have for all Gundam enthusiasts. Let's start from the build. I like this old school box. It feels a little vintage but presents itself really nicely. You can check my unboxing to see all the goods that come with this package. Link is in the description. You are looking right now at this model with stickers and some panel lines and details filled with Gundam marker. We don't have any kind of water slides here, just a regular sticker set. Building itself took me a couple days and it was truly an amazing journey. Many will say that perfect grades are one-of-a-kind experience, and I can tell you that yes, none other grades can achieve this level of details during the build and overall mechanical feel. It was really like a preparation of a real machine thanks to big size of most of the parts. Inside there are so many details that it's unbelievable. You need to take a look at the inner frame. As you can see, details here are just mind-blowing. Every mechanical thing here is recreated with love and passion. It feels almost alive. So yeah, shame that you need to cover it all. I'm already thinking about the second copy to display this beautiful inner frame on its own. During the build you will also deal with some metal parts and silver-coated pistons, and these are sitting around most of the joints. They are also in torso and they are looking top-notch. So when you move something here, they dance with all the parts like the best dancers. Unfortunately, some of them are hiding under the armor, but still adds really nice feeling of details during the build. Most of the parts are undergated, but you will find some knob marks here and there, especially on inner frame parts. All parts fit together perfectly and there was no problems during this build. Build itself overall was a great experience and I will not call it hard, more like a time consuming with a lot of small details, but do not be afraid to dive into this kit. It can be overwhelming at first, but I can guarantee that it's a pure pleasure. You will thank me later. So we have a lot of cool gimmicks on board. Let's start with LEDs. I like it, but I'm not loving it. The installation process was a little tricky, but overall the LED system is looking okay and sturdy. All cables fits perfectly into the parts, so no problem here. But the on-off switch is just... When you touch it without even switching, it will turn on the LED system anyway. Sometimes when, for example, posing, I had a situation when the LED started working without switching because I moved the backpack a little. I double checked the parts inside and it looks fine. Metal plates don't touch themselves, so it's probably just a fitting problem of the switch itself and it needs to be readjusted inside. Switch is hidden under some plastic piece that I've lost during moving to new studio place, unfortunately. Anyway, we have lights in the eyes and in the pilot chamber. Both looks okay, but no fireworks here. Just a nice addition. They are not ultra bright, but on the shelf when you turn them on and turn down your lights a little, it looks very good. Both are continuous light. Next big thing here, and perfect great overall signature move, you can open some armor parts to show small details of the inner frame and show the mechanical side of the Gundam, and I just love it! Can't wait to assemble the PGU, as it's the best one if it comes to this type of gimmicks, I think. Endless hatches. And here you can open the head, you can move and open shoulder armor parts, these two hatches in the chest. You can open this part of the forearm armor, you can move these little parts here, they move together, the cockpit of course. And on the legs you can open these two sections to show all the beautiful inner frame parts. Truly awesome. So as expected, we have very nice accessories on board. The beam rifle is very nicely detailed. You can move this part as well as the side handle. You can attach it to the side skirt, which is really cool if you want to stack every armament piece on this unit. Color-wise, it's on the plain side. I wish for some more part separation by colors, but still it presents itself really good. All accessories got a little pack for better attachment in the hands, so big plus for that. We have these two huge beam sabers. They are really big. If you are short of the sushi sticks, this Gundam got you covered. Beam effects are well-known PG parts, so there's nothing more to talk about here. Thanks to size, you can install some additional LEDs with ease here to add some lightning effect. The coolest thing is that the pegs for the hands are on the ball joints here, so you can manage a lot of great poses thanks to that, and beam sabers are really top notch here. I wish that more kids could have this on board, especially some master grades. I love it! When not in use, you can hide both handles in the backpack. Now this is a really nice piece of armament in person. You can move the handle to adjust the position while aiming, and also you can attach it to the back skirt. Looks really nice. You can remove the magazine and you will see the rockets here. Little but nice detail. But I don't like this gap. At first I was thinking that maybe I assembled it wrongly or there is something missing, but unfortunately we need to live with that. Small detail, but still it should not happen in this grade, I think. Smells a little like high grade. The shield is my favorite from the package. First of all, it's massive and looks really good. I mean like really good. You can attach it to the both left and right arm and adjust its position thanks to movable joints of this piece. Main attraction here is that you have a little sliding mechanism, just look at that. Thanks to that you can change its appearance from open to closed shield and it looks and works fantastic. On the back you can hide additional clips for the beam rifle. Well known from the anime, this little Vulcan part can be attached to the head, but also looks cool as a collar just sitting here nicely. Thanks to the bendable belt you can manage to do some dynamics for example, photo session. And we have some figures on board. Camille Bidan of course, and 3 tech guys who can help to repair your machine. After some paint treatment and some diorama of, let's say, garage, like on the cover, you can have really lovely display piece. If it comes to design, I'm an overall Zeta fanatic. For me the vibes of Zeta suits from OG anime, Advance of Zeta and Sentinels are truly top notch. I love the 80s vibe of the machines, chunky designs and overall shapes of the mechas from this era. If it comes to the main suit, I prefer Mark II over the Granddaddy. Not that RX-78-2 sucks or something, but Mark II is for me like, you know, a superior version of an already epic and classic design, and everything just works perfectly here for me. Color scheme especially. I'm still fighting inside if I prefer this one or the Titan's color scheme. Yeah, I need both. So the main color here is our beloved classic white on the main armor parts, along with a multi-layer dark grey inner frame, and of course classic yellow and red accents. On top of that we have some dark blue to add some flavor. Really simple and fantastic color scheme. This kit is more into anime accuracy than over-the-top details if it comes to the main armor. I can't complain about that because I love it, but it's a shame that most of the visual attraction is inside. Some extra panel lines and small vents here and there would be really appreciated, but look, it's a 2001 kit, so just imagine how good it was back then. Unbelievable. Overall, the presence of this big boy is remarkable and it screams, "Look at me!" wherever you put this thing on. It for sure will be a centerpiece of your collection, especially if you do not have any PGs on board. Oh my gosh! This thing can do some real poses. I mean, it's big, it's heavy, but overall balance allows for some crazy things that looks just more than perfect. Thanks to movable fingers, you can add dynamics for almost every pose. Especially if you don't have a room for display, it will look fantastic by just standing with some cool articulation of the hands. Absolutely awesome. Weapon sits well in these hands, so no problem with balance here, and also you can display all armaments on the Gundam with no problem. But you need to be careful when this kit is standing, as the joints in the foot section need to be switched to the ground. There are springs inside and it helps to keep it standing without falling on the ground, and also extension helps with posing at the same time. Actually, this kit hit the floor 2 times because of that, and I almost got a heart attack. But no scratches, no broken parts at all. So from life experience can tell that this is really hard to kill model kit, which is fantastic. Most of the joint specs go into polycaps, so after some time it will become more loose because of the nature of the mold, but still after 4 months it holds great. And you can always use some little top coat to tighten them a little. And now let's dive into all articulation points here. Head is on the ball joint, limited but nice range of move and expression. Just be careful with the swivel, there is a cable inside so you can damage it. We have a full rotation of the arm. Shoulder armor can't move, but there is a very nice joint system here. You can also extend the whole arm a little to gain more movement range. Nice butterfly movement here. Swivel in the upper arm. Beautiful double bend in the elbow. Hands are on the ball joint and this little movable part, so a lot of moving range. Beautiful pre-molded fingers that are fully movable. We can rotate the tummy section a little and do some bends. Front skirts are fully movable, as well as side skirts. Back skirt is fixed, so you can only open the weapon holder here. We have really nice adjustment in the hips, limited by back skirts, but you can manage to extend it a little. Parts that holds both legs is made from metal, so really nice. We have rotation here, limited by armor parts, but also for stability. Really nice double bend in the knee, really nice foot rage movement. Reminder, you can extend them and be careful with this section after posing. Really nice foot rage movement. We can also bend it a little. So if it comes to the, I think, the main attraction, the really main attraction of this model line, its size. Unfortunately, I don't have any other PGs assembled, so can't compare it to other friends from its grade, but obviously it's big and anything else looks like a child next to it. Only thing in my collection that outclasses it in terms of size is Menk EVA 01, absolute beast. So let's take a look at some other Gunplas. I will just say this one time, go buy it. For a perfect grade it's not that expensive and you will get a really nice looking and really stunning piece of a model kit. It has a great set of accessories, build this fantastic experience, and on top of that it can do crazy poses without any problems. Even with some flaws here and there, and keeping in mind that this is an old kit, it is almost perfect. So for all Gundam fans, it will be truly a centerpiece and a real tribute to this iconic design. You will get yourself a real vintage feel of assembling, which is good in this matter, and history piece of the Gunpla lineup. So that's all folks, if you have any questions about this kit, feel free to ask in the comment section, and as always, if you are new here, I'm encouraging you to hit that subscribe button. So that's all my friends, and see you virtually in my next episode. Ciao!